So people will point to Russia today. In fact, it was at one of the Fatima conferences in Niagara Falls. Father Gruner asked me to speak on this issue, and I got pushback from some of the really wonderful Catholics there who were upset with me because they said, how come you're attacking Vladimir Putin? He's the only moral leader in the world. He's against abortion. He's against the homosexual agenda and transgenderism. I said, well, if that were true, I would truly be singing his praises. But I do not believe that is true. Here's why. President Putin and his regime have, yes, they've put restrictions on abortion, which we don't have here now. But I said, Joseph Stalin did the same thing. Why did he do it? Because he needed more cannon fodder. At that time, the communists needed women to start producing more children. So they clamped down on abortion and gave incentives for couples to produce children. With regard to the pernicious LGBTQ LMNOP agenda, yes, I would welcome our presidents and our officials doing the same thing. But what is the reason why he's doing it? The same thing that every communist dictator does. Fidel Castro, Mao Zedong, Ho Chi Minh, they don't allow that kind of perversion in their communist regimes because they know it causes a complete breakdown in authority and in social cohesiveness, which they need in order to keep their regimes going. So if you go to China today, you're not going to be able to, you don't see the big pride parades or anything like that. They want that to go on here. And it was the communists who promoted that here. The first real big gay rights proponent here in the United States, and who is honored by all the LGBT community, is Harry Hay. And Harry Hay was a member of the Communist Party, and he, in Los Angeles and then in Washington, D.C., started the Mattachine Society back in the late 1950s, which was a secret communist homosexual organization to go out and recruit other homosexuals. And back at that time, that kind of perversion was so not just frowned upon, but was considered so subversive that the Communist Party couldn't even tell its other Communist Party members that they were involved in that, because it would have shocked many of them, even though they were atheists and whatnot. Most communists back at that time couldn't countenance that. So they wanted to use that, and not only that, but drugs and all of the other debilitating, degrading vices that they could promote in order to break down our society.